Hello and welcome to our series. Today we are going to set up a Node.js environment with Jest testing on Stackblitz platform. So the setup will be the foundation for our future coding challenges and tutorials. So let's dive into the world of online development environment and testing. And here I am already on the stackblitz.com, so you can go there and click on create or either new project. So it is going to open up this dialog, and here we are going to select node.js. So once we click on this, then it is going to show us the starter project, which is going to have some files with the package.json and package log.json. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this package log.json file as well as the, let's keep the index.js that but I'm just going to clean the code. Okay, now I'm just going to save it and I'm going to install Jest. So for to install Jest, we are going to use as dev dependency, not as dependency, so I'm just going to include it there. And here I'm just going to write Jest and with the version, so version I already know which I'm going to use, so I'm going to use 29.7.0, and I have just write it over here. Now with this, what we are targeting, that we need to install right this module. So npm install in the terminal, we just need to write npm install after adding this dependency, and it is going to install that, but it is not going to show the node modules over here. And in the package.log.json we can see that these modules are installed. Now what we need to do next, so currently we don't have a test file, so but still I am going to run one command which I am going to configure in the package.json. So in scripts test I am going to configure Jest. Okay, so and then I'm going to run the test command. So it is basically going to invoke Jest, and it shows that there are 0 file matched and there is no specific result that says that this many task is passed or this many task is failed. So we are good on that part, but now we install the Jest and we need to test like how things are working. So let's create one test file. So I'm going to create index.test.js, and here uh, yeah, this is the file, and now I'm going to write test. Okay, so basically we write test in test function, and the first argument is a string where we give some description about the test. So like, let's say I'm going to write some function, and even though this video is just for the setup, but to show it like how things work with the Jest, I'm going to write some simple function, let's say sum. So test sum of, I'm just writing it in a string, sum of 2 plus 2 should be 4. Okay, and I'm going to call this function as sum. There is no function as sum as of now, but I'm going to call this function, pass two arguments as 2 and 2, and the expected result should be sum. Okay, so as of now there is no function aligned with this, so it is going to be 4. Okay, it is expected to be 4. Now let me do one more thing. Let me write index.js function without any code. So this is just sum, and I'm going to export it via module.export syntax, where I'm just exporting this sum function, and then I'm going to import it again in index.text.js. So to import this, we have require function in node.js. So now const sum equal to require, and then I'm going to write this file path in this, and then dot index. Okay, so let me correct this, and now it is supposed to fail. We imported the sum function from index.js, but we haven't write any code inside this, neither we are passing any arguments. uh, but let's test it now. So it is going to fail. Okay, so it shows that this test failed because it was supposed to give us an output as 4, but it didn't. So now let's write the code. So let's say the first argument is a and the second argument is b. Now I'm just going to return a plus b, and it should give us the sum of these two numbers. Now I'm going to again test this function where it should pass the test case. So see, this is that simple. So usually in our upcoming videos we are just going to write code in one file, and then we are going to create a test file around that, and then we are just going to run the test. So we can see like how the test how our function is working, and we can be sure that it is working correctly even after we make any changes. So this is the whole idea, and we are going to continue in the next session, so stay tuned. Thanks everyone.